is Dr. Chude Ufondu of Snowspirations, Global Health Solutions. Thank you so much and welcome to today's breakfast, lunch, and dinner open clinic. So depending on where you reside. So I actually use breakfast for people that might be in Australia. But if you're in Nigeria, you're likely in your afternoon. So it should be 5 p.m. in Nigeria. If you're in US, it should be 12:03. That's if you're on Eastern time. So it's just one of few minutes to spend with you guys and provide you feedbacks, especially regarding our topic for July. So July is going to be the first month of countdown to the end of 2021. And the month of July is going to be amazing. There are so many women that will be positive for their pregnancy. There are so many women that will actually have their babies. There are some women that will have twins, triplets, quadruplets. So for the very first time, you have the opportunity of being called a mother in 2022. So it's going to start in 2021. So if you have a few minutes, just rally, come around. Let's see what we can cover. Focus on my admin. We have 3 different platforms you can actually join this afternoon. So if you're in our Facebook, please make sure you go to our page. If you're in YouTube, please go to YouTube, search for Snowspirations, Global Health Solutions. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the link, and make sure you like. I think we're about 7 more members to hit the 1,000 membership mark in YouTube. So I'm excited about it. So make sure you sign up. There are so many helpful videos out there. The month of July is going to be devoted to assisted reproductive technique. So assisted reproductive technique is actually the next step when you have done your best to become pregnant and you're not able to achieve pregnancy. So the next step, which will require the help of a fertility specialist, is collectively called assisted reproductive technique. Assisted reproductive technique will involve handling the sperm and the eggs separately to help a woman to achieve pregnancy. Unfortunately, some of our members will need IVF. Some of our members will need IUI. Some of our members will need surrogacy. It's tough, it's expensive, but it's what you have to do. If you have to do it, you have to do it. Unfortunately, things happen. Unfortunately, we meet challenges, but we cannot allow challenges stop us. Now, no matter where you live, you can be a mother. No matter your age, you can be a mother. No matter the challenges, you can be a mother. No matter the mountain, the barrier, you can be a mother. So, but what you need to do is to equip yourself with the right knowledge. And with the right knowledge, you can change your attitude. When you change your attitude, you can change your practices, you can change your perception. So how you perceive infertility and how you practice infertility management can give you outcome in 2022. It's my firm belief that all our members who want to be mothers and fathers will be mothers and fathers by this time next year. From this moment to July next year will be approximately 12 months. You have 9 months out of the 12 months to become pregnant, carry your pregnancy, and have your baby. It will happen. I am convinced that it will happen, but I want you to join me. Now you need 3 basic tools to succeed in this group. Number 1, we pray a lot. I love God, and God is in my group. God is going to be there for us. God constituted the group. God gave me the knowledge. God gave me the ability. So I pray a lot. You must pray every single second. Whenever you wake up, you give everything to God. God will do it. But remember, besides God, we can do nothing. But God will lead you to do the right things. If God is leading you and you're not doing the right things, unfortunately, you're going to delay yourself. So pray. Now we play a lot. We are the love-making group. We make love like tomorrow is not gonna come. Why? Because in life, when things get tough, the tougher gets going. So if you're believing God to be a mother, if you're believing God to be a father in 2022, you have to increase the frequency, the amount, the volume, whichever way you call it, with your love making. Love making works. Go back to the neck of the woods. Continue making love. Regardless of your diagnosis, you will become. Now, when you've done all this and you're not getting results, if you're 35 years and above, you've been doing this for 6 months, you don't have a positive pregnancy test, you have to escalate. You need a fertility specialist. You cannot do it alone. So assuming you started in January, you're 34, sorry, you're 36. And since January up to July, you're not positive for pregnancy test, you need a fertility specialist. You cannot go alone. If you want to be a mother in 2022, you need help. Get the help you need. I'm here to help you, but you have to help yourself. If you're below 35, 1 year, that's 12 months, right? Now, if you're in your 20s, you can go on vacation, that's okay. But so long as you're 35, you have to hurry because we don't have the liberty of wasting time, okay? So guys, let's talk. Let's see what we have. Go ahead and ask your questions. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube. YouTube, amazing videos there. So many life-changing videos. Make sure you go there, subscribe, click on the bell so you will be getting all my notifications, okay? But right this moment, I'm consulting on 3 different platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on my personal timeline, then I'm on my group page. So let's go, guys. Ask your questions. Put your questions on the screen. I'll provide you feedbacks in real time, okay? Let's see what we have. Follow the admin. Register for the symposium. It's going to be on ART. We're going to talk about IVF. We're going to talk about IUI. We're going to talk about surrogacy. We are going to bring a subject matter specialist, one of the best IVF providers in Lagos. He's done it before. He's getting results. He's a very good guy. He's going to share his knowledge with us. The only thing that can stop you from becoming a mother in this group is yourself. I want you to take your bold step. I don't care where you live. If you live in America, London, UK, Canada, and I know it's very expensive there, we can package you home, you can go back home, and you can get the same result. So let money not be the reason why you didn't start your family. Guys, ask me questions, please. Go ahead and ask your questions. Focus on my admin. Kene is in attendance. Kene is the COO. COO means Chief Operating Officer. Chinyere is also in attendance. She's a moderator. Focus on Onyinyechi. Onyinyechi is a subject matter expert in the group. Ebenezer will also be somewhere. Then I think Dr. Ndiche should also be in attendance. So we have a full house. But I'm going to provide you feedbacks in real time. So this is a real-time clinic. And I'm going to give you feedbacks in real time. Please ask your questions. Ask your questions. I don't have a topic. I'm just going to sit back and provide you feedbacks. So go ahead and ask your questions. This is your opportunity. If you need my help, if you need me to be your doctor, which if you read the stories, if you read the testimonies, is evidence-based. Okay, I'll be there for you. You can guarantee that. But you have to do your own part. I will do my own part, you do your own part, then God will do his own part. Okay? But guys, ask your questions. Ask all your clinical questions. If you have been sending me messages to my inbox, this is a very good opportunity for you to ask your questions. If you were told you need IVF, if you were told you need IUI, if you were told you might need surrogacy, this might be an opportunity for you to learn better. So register for the symposium, okay? So I think I have the first question. Let me go and provide feedbacks to that. Okay? So the first question says, you got diagnosed with multiple bilateral PCOS. You've had IVF 4 times. You're getting tired. What can you do? So this is where you need to be careful, my dear. You see, IVF is a concept of garbage in, garbage out. So the product of IVF is dependent on the quality of the eggs and the sperm. Now, when IVF fails, we are so sad, but at the end of being sad, what do? We go back to the drawing board. So have they reviewed these 4 failed IVFs? Do we have an idea of what the problem might be? Is the problem your egg? Is the problem your partner's sperm? Now, I'm going to give you a classical brotherly advice, my sister. Make sure you register for the symposium. My guest presenter is going to tell you the same thing. I'm going to tell you the biggest factor that will lead to success in your IVF, your egg. Your egg is the determining factor. So if you don't have quality eggs and you insist on using that poor quality eggs, it's going to yield a poor outcome. For most women that will be in their 40s, if you are going for your IVF and we do our ovarian reserve test and we didn't find adequate eggs, good eggs, please consider using donor eggs. Very important. You might not understand it clearly, but don't go spending millions in a process that will fail. Like in my sister's case, 4 IVFs, very painful. Okay, so we want to know why. So this is where your report is very important. What type of IVF did they conduct? There are different types of IVF. So make sure you register for the symposium. Admin, please also share the PDF of steps about IVF. So it's more like your Bible. Don't embark on IVF if you don't understand it properly. When you understand it properly, when you see the IVF provider, you can have meaningful conversation. So my sister, we need a 4 IVF report. When you get that report, you can go and subscribe. You can come back, we can review, and we can see what we can do differently. Okay? Let's continue, guys. Doc, please. How can one manage fatigue in first trimester? So first of all, my sister, you know you're supposed to be in our ANC, right? We have a lounge for all pregnant women. So please, if you're currently pregnant, I will strongly recommend and encourage you to join our ANC group in Telegram. It will help you. We don't want any member of our group losing their babies. We've lost enough babies. I want all our babies intact. I'm sure you guys saw the twin boys. I've been sharing, I've been having fun. And today, by the grace of God, one of my clients in Asia tested positive. She went for IVF. She is positive. She has been dancing. She's been celebrating with me. And this is going to be the story of so many women that will take their bold steps. It's possible she's watching me now. That pregnancy is going to be permanent. Now, my sister, it's not unusual to feel fatigue in pregnancy. Why? Because pregnancy takes a lot of toll on you. You are taking care of you. You're taking care of your baby. You'll probably be prone to having anemia. If your blood level is not within normal range, you have anemia. So this is why you need to eat a lot of good food. You need to get a lot of rest. You need to drink a lot of water. Then you take your prenatal multivitamins and you take all your routine A and C drugs. It's not unusual to feel fatigue in pregnancy. It's part of pregnancy presentation. But we need to know why the fatigue is dragging. So the fatigue might be a sign you might be anemic. It might be a sign you're dehydrated. It might be a sign you're stressing. So you need to make sure you see an ANC doctor. We can help you. Admin can set you up so you can join us and we can see what we can do for you, okay? Let's continue, guys. Keep asking your questions, please. Keep asking your questions. I'm going to put your questions on the screen so everybody will benefit, okay? Focus on my admin. Admin is going to help you. If you need to correspond with me, you can come in for 1 week. You can come in for 1 month. You can come in for 3 months. You can come in for 6 months. If you ask me, if you have the resources, go for the 6 months. Why? If you succeed in becoming pregnant, you still need to hang around me for 9 months, right? So the earlier you get a longer route, the better for you. And when you have 3 months and 6 months, you have opportunity to talk to me. Okay? Very important. We're going to join forces until you become a mother. And it's not just going to stop when you become a mother because you're going to have other babies, right? You're not just going to have one baby. We all have siblings. So if you have boy, you need a girl. If you have a girl, you need a boy, okay? And so many people are gonna have twins. So many people are gonna have quadruplets in this group. This is no joke. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Okay, they diagnosed you of PCOS after having miscarried for the second child at 14 weeks. You've never experienced any sign of it. They placed you on M2 and okay for a month. Well, some people can present with atypical symptoms. So some women can actually have polycystic ovarian syndrome, but they might not show the typical signs. Now, this is what you need to do. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a diagnosis that a fertility specialist will make. So if they diagnose polycystic ovarian syndrome, you must be diligent, you must be meticulous in taking all the medications they will give you. So we'll likely give you metformin, we'll likely place you on a couple of other fertility drugs. But above all this, you have to change your lifestyle. You have to watch your body weight. That means you have to eat properly, you have to avoid stress, and you must exercise. Any woman that wants to help herself must change her lifestyle. If you are in this group, you are not a mother yet, please be careful. Stop your soda completely. Embrace your water. No smoking, no alcohol, more vegetables, more fruits. Exercise. If your body weight is not within normal BMI, it's gonna be difficult to become pregnant, my sister. So you must change your lifestyle. You must sleep. You're not supposed to be in Facebook all the time. You're supposed to find time to rest, because when your body is resting, when you're sleeping, your hormones will function properly. So you must have a total overhauling of your life if you want to be a mother. The same thing is applicable to men. Very important. So my sister, continue with the fertility specialist. Also, you might likely be referred to an endocrinologist, but you must take charge of your life. You must start exercising. You must start drinking water. You must avoid your alcohol, and you must avoid stress. Okay, let's continue, guys. Keep asking your questions, please. Okay, if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I'll provide you feedbacks. So someone is asking about our Lagos office. So we can only refer you as a subscriber. So the only way you can get contact of all our providers is when you are an insider. So I need to know who you are. I need to know your medical case. I need to review. I need to consult you before I can refer you. So referral services is only applicable to subscribers. You can come in for 1 week. You can come in for 1 month. You can come in for 3 months, or you can come in for 6 months. Okay? Okay, let's see. They diagnosed you of blocked fallopian tubes, and the doctor told you you're gonna go for IVF. Yes, my sister. If your 2 tubes are frankly blocked, there are different classifications of tubal blockages, right? If you have mild blockage, when you go for your HSG, that fluid is gonna dislodge that mild blockage. But if it's confirmed that your 2 tubes are severely and completely blocked, yes, my sister, you need IVF. If one of your tube is damaged, but the other one is healthy, you can still become pregnant naturally, but your chances are reduced by 50%. So the key word is what? Are the 2 tubes blocked? What is the level of blockage? If it's confirmed your tubes are blocked, my sister, even if you're 16, your natural ability to become pregnant is compromised. So it's tantamount to someone going to Onitsha. You approach Asaba, then you discover that the bridge is broken. That bridge is your tube. Onitsha is your baby, and you're in Asaba. So what do you do to get to Onitsha? You can either swim, you can either fly in, or you can use boats. Now, flying in is your IVF and other options, but you have to get to Onitsha. Getting to Onitsha means you have to have your baby. So unfortunately, my sister, if your tubes are blocked, there are a couple of things that can damage your tubes. Top on the list, sexually transmitted infections. You recently started making love, and all this while you're loving your love making, but you're not careful. You are not wise. You are not using protection, and you pick chlamydia or gonorrhea. And because you're so afraid, you didn't seek treatment. So that chlamydia and gonorrhea will go to your body, go to your tubes. They will live there. They will stay on vacation, damage your tubes. You might have picked your chlamydia and gonorrhea in your 20s. Now you're in your 30s. You saw your Prince Charming, and suddenly you guys are not able to become pregnant, right? You go for your HSG. Lo and behold, your 2 tubes are blocked. Now, if you have gone for treatment of the gonorrhea or chlamydia with specific antibiotics, we can treat it within 1 week. But if we don't treat it, it's going to form a complex we call PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, which can damage your tubes. When your tubes are damaged naturally, your ability to become a mother through the way that God initially planned it will be compromised. But it doesn't mean you can't become a mother. You can still become a mother, but you need to go for your IVF. Please don't waste your time running from pillar to post, looking for places that will promise you to flush your tubes. You're wasting that money. Just go and pray to God. God, please lead me to a place I will have my IVF. And you can even have twins. You can even have triplets, especially if you're a young lady. So don't waste time. The problem I've noticed in my group, there are so many people that can afford the services. They will not go for it. They will be smart. They will be looking for cheap way. Unfortunately, infertility is expensive. Becoming pregnant is expensive. Starting your family is expensive. But we cannot, because of money, not do the right things. There are so many people that would have become mothers and fathers today, but they are not allocating resources to treating infertility. They are going through the Appian way. They are going for, crooked people, chemical, things that you want a quick fix. Unfortunately, infertility is not a quick fix. We want to find what the problem is before we can begin to find the solution. The problem can be coming from you. The problem can be coming from your partner. So until we find what the problem, we're wasting our time. So if God gave you the resources, please, and please, my sister, defeat infertility in 2021. Don't carry over infertility to 2022. 2022 is your dancing year. I want you to dance. I want us to celebrate your baby. Don't you like all these babies we are celebrating? Don't you like people to come in and say congratulations? Are you not tired of being in the same position? Let's tell ourselves the truth. We have spent January, February, March, April, May, June. We're in July. What have you done as someone that wants to be a mother? Are you doing what you've been doing since? Have you been taking Clomid that you don't even know if Clomid is your problem? Do you have a fertility specialist? Have we even identified what the problem is? What about your partner? Have we gone for the seminal fluid analysis? What about you? Have you gone for your ovarian reserve? Like a woman might not even know she doesn't have eggs, and she's complaining up and down. So for every woman that wants to become pregnant, and you're not yet pregnant, you must go for your ovarian egg reserve. Your ovarian egg reserve will tell us if you have eggs and the quality of the eggs you have. Then we can begin to plot the graph. But how about this? Since you started wanting to become a mother, you don't even have eggs and you've been complaining. If you find yourself in that situation, what do you need? Donor eggs. If your partner doesn't have sperm, unfortunately, some men have what we call azoospermia. Now, my guys, listen to me carefully. Because what I've noticed in Nigeria especially, I love keeping it real. Most men are not user-friendly. Most men out there are not husband materials. Most of you men are the problem why some women are not mothers today. Because you're delayed, because you're blaming her, because you think she's wasting time, because she will give you advice, you don't follow through. You are making life miserable for her. Some of you are not even making love to them. Some of you have mistresses, girlfriends out because you're thinking that the problem is coming from her. But let me surprise you. If you're listening to me, I don't fear anybody. I'll just tell you my truth. Do you know that as a woman right now, if you step out from your comfort zone and have a relationship, do you know you can be a mother? If the problem is not coming from you, do you know that? Now, I'm not going to be the person that will make the decision for you. But you have to review your relationship. If you guys want to have kids, and after 10 years, you don't have kids, and your partner is not doing the right thing, walk away when you can. Look, this is the best advice I'll give my sister or someone I love. Don't allow a man be the reason why you haven't started your family and you know you want to be a mother. Do not allow that happen to you. Some of you will be in abusive relationships. Some of your husbands, they have babies outside, and you come back because you're an enduring woman. You go back to your mother will tell you stories about how your father treated her and she's staying put. And you're there, you're depressed, you're dying in misery. You haven't stepped out. Meanwhile, there are so many men that are waiting to love you the right way. If you're in a dysfunctional relationship, review your relationships, please. And the lifespan of a woman in regards to your reproductive cycle is entirely different from men. Once you hit menopause as a woman, it is done. So you better use your opportunity. Any woman at any time can be a mother, but how you will be a mother at age 80 is not going to be how you will be a mother at age 40. Can you be a mother at age 80? Correct. You can take it to the bank. You can go and adopt. Can you be a mother at 70? Yes, you can also adopt. Can you be a mother at 60? Yes, you can adopt and you can go for donor eggs and donor sperm. Can you be a mother at 50? Yes. 40? Yes. But how you will become will be dependent on your age. But don't be in a dysfunctional relationship, because I've seen so many women, amazing women, beautiful women, caring women, showing up, helping other women, but their partners are not helping them. It's more they are anti their own family. You cannot be in a family and you want to have your kids and you're working against having your kids. Some of you have the resources. Some of you have the millions to go for IVF, but you don't even believe in it. And you have been in this for 20 years. Now, when you show up by December, you begin to feel bad, you begin to regret, you begin to envy people that have done something. If you don't put up a walk, don't envy people that did the right things. If you haven't stepped up from your infertility boulevard and you haven't done the right things and you haven't changed your ways, don't envy people that did the right things and have their results. That's my takeaway, okay? Okay, let me quickly wrap up so we can go. Sometimes you need to address the big elephant in the room, because sometimes we don't want to deal with our reality and we project our frustrations to people that want to help us. I always want to take your sides, but you have to do what you need to do. I can't come down and take your decision for you. If your relationship is stale, if your relationship is toxic, walk away immediately. Don't even waste time. Okay? Okay, guys, I think we've come to the end. I don't have any other question. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure you join Dr. Ndiche in next 30 minutes in our page and our group. She has our clinic. So Dr. Ndiche's clinic is every Tuesday and Thursday. My clinic is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then in between, like today, I'm broadcasting from my page. So pretty much every day you'll be seeing me, okay? So you have to get used to my face until you become a mother, okay? All right, guys, let's see. So I believe I've attended to the key questions on the floor. Please just do yourself a favor. Pick up yourself, okay? You're going to be a mother. Nobody can stop you. So if you haven't named your babies, start calling them names. Start mentioning them. Start putting them in family agenda. Start decorating their rooms. My sister, this is how to be a mother. And nobody can take your motherhood away from you. If you didn't succeed, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad, but pick yourself up. Go and try again. Some people will fail the first time in IVF. They will go back and try again. Then they will have triplets. They will have quadruplets. It has happened before, okay? Now also, if you're led in the spirit to sponsor some of our members to attend our events, follow my admin. Tell them you're planning to support and sponsor 20, 10 women, 5 women, 1 person. It doesn't matter. Always learn how to help. When you help people, God is gonna always raise people that will help you. You will never know any lack, okay? So guys, thank you so much for coming this afternoon. And I want to believe I've addressed all the topics, all the questions. So I don't have any question yet that I haven't addressed. So I'm just gonna take time. I want to make sure that everybody's good before I go, okay? So remember, go and make provisions for the surrogacy, IVF, and IUI symposium. It will help you. So many women are going to take their bold steps and they will become mothers next year. You can go for it. Stop dilly-dallying. Stop sitting on the fence. Go, go, go. Especially if you are above 35. You don't have the liberty of wasting time. Why? Because time is running away from you. If you're in America, if you're in UK, if you're in Canada, Australia, Asia, it doesn't matter. So many people are in Nigeria getting their babies, coming back. If that's what you need to do, go and do it. Unfortunately, if you're in America, some of you might not afford IVF. Why? Because you have to have about $15,000. How many people have $15,000? You don't have it, my sister. But if you're in Nigeria, it's relatively cheap. You can use about 1.5 or thereabout to start your family. Now, when you're doing this, also consider having a blended family. So a blended family means you're going to branch out. While you're trying natural means, while you're planning for IUI, IVF, you are also going for adoption. There are so many babies out there that need families. They are also our babies. So go and adopt. There is absolutely nothing wrong in adopting. They are your babies. So if you have the money, go and adopt twins, go and adopt triplets. Just go do it. Nobody's going to take your babies away from you. But don't always go about crying for people to pity you. Most times people just mock you. They will pretend they're pitying you. Then at your back, they will be using you as news. Only God can change your situation. But you have to be ready so that God will be God. Okay, so thank you for coming. And at this juncture, if I get a signal from my admin, I'm going to leave. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Wednesday, yeah. So I'll run my clinic tomorrow. And you guys should also pray for us. We are currently anticipating a tropical storm in Florida. So by the grace of God, this storm will also come and pass. And God is going to be on the throne, okay? So thank you so much. Join Dr. Ndiche in 30 minutes. Help share the good news. If you have anybody going through difficulties, trying to become a mother, trying to become a father, tell them we love them. Tell them we can help them. Invite them. We are loving people. We are caring people. We want everybody to be happy. I want you to have your babies, just like you want to have your babies. So we're on the same team. I'm your brother. I can be your uncle. And for some of you, I can also be your father. So come, let's fellowship. Okay? So thank you so much, admin. And I'll see you guys in Dr. Ndiche's clinic. Bye-bye for now. God bless.